So I'm a midwife. I've been a midwife since 2007. It's a lovely job, a lovely place to work, and yeah. I think I probably had antenatal depression with Dottie, but I hid it from everybody. You kind of have the ups and downs of getting pregnant and, you know, the joy of that after trying for so long, and then I bled in pregnancy and that was another down, and then it was back up again when we had our scans, and then she arrived and I had a bad labour and came home after only a few hours, and it just went downhill from there really. Didn't want to be here. I didn't know where I was going to go, but I was going to go. I didn't really understand mental health, and I thought, oh, well, I always used to think, well, why can't you just pick yourself up? But I remember I'd just sit on the sofa and I'd be in my pyjamas, and he would come home from work and I'd be in exactly the same place. I wouldn't have had a wash. I barely ate anything. I'd just sit here all day just holding the baby. Didn't move because I was so worried about going out. Mark just said, come on, you've got to get up and get out there. I developed this kind of routine where I could only go out in the morning. I had to be in the house by 1 o'clock, otherwise something bad had happened. And I'd say, well, I've been out this morning, and then there was always an answer for everything. I thought I was going to die, or something was going to happen to the baby, or someone was going to steal her off of me. I used to have nightmares that someone would come in the house and sneak in and steal her. So she slept in our bed for 9 months because I knew if she was in the middle of us, no one could come in and get her. I just thought she was going to be taken off of me. My mum texted Mark and said, I'm really worried about Gemma, what's happening? And he said to me, we need to sort it out. And I just thought, right, well, I'll get back into running then. And that's how I did it without going to see a doctor or having medication. I kind of put my mind to something else. It gave me that sense of freedom and remembering who I was before all the trying for a baby and being pregnant. It just took me back to who I was, who I felt I was before I was a mum. I think it was because I'd spoken to Dr. Liebling. I told her all about the depression and stuff. And she said, do you want to have another baby? And I said, well, no, not at the moment, because I need to be well, and it's something we've talked about, but we're not desperate. Then the week after, I found out I was pregnant. And then it was almost like we were meant to have that conversation, because then from that day I told her I was pregnant, she looks after me. She was just there, and she understood, and she knew who I was before I got pregnant. And she got me through it, and I tell her all the time, I owe her my life. Just, all I can say is, just don't be embarrassed. There's people to help, and you're not on your own. There's loads of people going through it, loads of people you wouldn't expect, and I think you've got to talk, and you've got to tell someone.